What is up, dudes? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Dean's Collection. And today we are taking a look at a very special figure, and it's a Mcfarlane figure. A Mcfarlane figure. We have not looked at a Mcfarlane figure in like years, it feels like. And today we are taking a look at none other than the new Superman figure. And I am very excited to be taking a look at this figure because I just recently watched Superman for the first time, and unlike the Jurassic World reviews, when I haven't seen them, this movie I have seen, and I'm not going to go into it a lot. I believe I'll have the my full thought process on my Instagram, which you'll see in the description below. But giving you the basic gist of what I thought of this new Superman movie, it was way better than anything I would have expected. And I thought it was a really great and fun movie that I think any Superman fan would highly enjoy. And I recently watched the original Superman, and that just kind of like, that was emotional because I haven't seen that movie in a while. But this one was also it hit all the right spots and stuff. So I just say I love this movie. So with all that being said, we're going to get into the figure. And of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. So let's get into the box. And the box is standard Mcfarlane box with basically the Superman logo there. They're not really known to do much special stuff for the box. I mean, it's pretty much the exact same thing you've seen before, legal stuff on the back. The only difference is this beautiful art that is in the back here, which looks pretty cool. I do like the light blue highlights and stuff. I kind of wish it was just an image from the movie, but whatever. It still looks pretty nice. It's not a bad art rendition. But also we have this little guy too, which we'll be taking a look at. Here's a little bit of a surprise review too, which I think they did their packaging way better. I love everything about this packaging, the Superman logo, the kind of Fortress of Solitude in the background, this beautiful image of Superman right here. And of course, you have the nice DC logo at the top there with the looks of other Superman stuff, Superman comics and stuff. And on the back, you have the other figures that you can get. I only have Superman, but you can see everybody that you can get. Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, the Engineer, Hawk Girl, and Metamorpho, and they all form together to make the Droid 4, which is really cool. I love all these characters in this movie, especially Mr. Terrific, so it would be awesome to get those. And taking out Superman here, I was pretty excited to see the Superman figure because he looks pretty decent. And so far, everything I've seen when it came to NECA, when it came to the SH Figure Arts or whatever, yeah, I feel like the NECA is definitely the best way to go. And yeah, it's kind of sad. So, of course, you get these stupid little base plates, which I'm just tired of. You also get the character card, which you'll never see again, but does have that image of Superman from the back of the box there. And of course, just a little bit of a read up. If you want to pause and read that, you totally can. But yeah, it's another thing that will just kind of go in the pile there. But looking at Superman, he looks great. I really like the detailings on this figure. I think that they did the figure very nicely. I love the S. I think the symbol of the S looks very nice. I love the detailing, the texturing on the actual suit, and everything else looks great. Boots look pretty good. I love the wrinkling, love all that stuff there. I love the detailings of the arms and stuff, and the paintwork is pretty nice. It's super simple, but it does look nice. And the face, honestly, the face looks very good. It not too bad, not too far off. There's some images, there's spots where it doesn't look that great, but that side view right there looks so good. And of course, the back of the cape, it looks great. Now, it sadly is a hard plastic. I was kind of hoping it would be soft goods, but you get soft goods with premium version or whatever. But it does look good, and I love the S on the back. But he does have a problem with, of course, standing, because for some reason Mcfarlane figures just do not stand well, and you can kind of get them to stand, but yeah, he's pretty easy just to topple over, and so that's a little upsetting because I feel like any action figure should be able to stand without a base. So that was a little upsetting. So here's your damn base, and having that base up, it helps. I don't like the base, you know. I just don't care for the Mcfarlane bases anymore. They're annoying. But opening up this little guy, it's super simple. I wanted to keep this packaging as pristine as I could because it looks so good and I really love it. So taking out the Superman figure here, and of course taking out the torso of 4, you do get those pieces as well. And the 4 looks very nice for the most part. I really do like the detailing. I love the paintwork. I love the blue that they're using. The cape is a nice soft good cape, and I really like the face that they use. There's no posability at the neck, so don't expect anything there, but he does look nice. And this little Superman guy, for being what was it, $5-10, he's great. I actually really like him. The face was the thing I was worried about, but honestly, he looks great. I love that. And I love the colorings. I love the whole entire look of this figure. For being such a small toy, he has so much detailing going on there. And I love the cape. It's a soft goods cape, and that nice logo is there. And it is printed, so it just does look nice. I love it. I love this little guy. He's just nice just to kind of have around. And here's a little bit of a size comparison. He stands just a little above 7 inches, and the other Superman that we just looked at is about 6. So these are the two Supermans side by side, and here is the Man of Steel Mafex Superman, which I know a lot of people really glaze the fuck over for some fucking reason. Here's my Asuka. I love Asuka. So here she is next to Superman here, and check out that review. That was pain in the ass. And here is the Superman next to the Mcfarlane version. And also, I wanted to pair these two together because I don't really care for this kind of duo here, because I would kind of want a new Batman, but I know a lot of people really like this concept of these two being together. I don't necessarily care for it, but if it ever happened, I wouldn't be too mad, but I want a new Batman. Give me Randy Orton Batman. Anyways, here's Asuka as well. Looks so good. I love Asuka. She's so cool. But looking at this figure again, we're going to take a look at the detailing. So he can move himself pretty well. He's got a swivel at the head. Can go a full rotation. He's got some up and he's got some down as well. Doesn't look up that far, which kind of sucks, but it's all right. The arm can go out that far and can do a full rotation. He's got a slight butterfly joint in there if you can kind of get that to work a little bit, which is, it's all right. He's got a bicep swivel, which is a very cool swivel there. He's got a nice double bend at the elbow. He's got a swivel at the wrist and a hinge joint as well. At the torso, he does have the chest movements going on there, and can crunch and go forward a little bit. And then he has a kind of waist swivel, but it's very, very tight. So yeah, you're not going to get too much movement. He does have a leg spread. Leg can go out that far and back that far. The kind of whole diaper part helps pretty well. Does have a nice double bend at the knee, an up and down at the foot. Can do a rotation as well. You cannot do a pivot, which sucks, but it's whatever. You can kind of get a fake one out of there. But he also does have a toe bend. So the posability on the Mcfarlane figure is pretty good. Now with the smaller figure, he has a rotation there. He's got a full rotation at the arm. His arm can go out, which is pretty nice. He's got a swivel at the elbow. And he's also got a single bend there. No swivel at the arms or anything. Legs can go spread to about that far. Got a out, got a somewhat back, nice bend, and nothing else. But honestly, for a little guy, he's got some nice posabilities. Now, Superman's hands is where I have the problem with, because this Superman, this Mcfarlane Superman, has 2 hands. He's got these 2 hands here, a fist and a grabby hand. I don't understand why they didn't just give me 2 fists. The grabby hand is cool, but give me 2 fists as well. The detailings look nice. He also does have these outwards hands, which do fall in a second, but they're pretty nicely sculpted, so that's pretty cool. But man, give me another fist. Like, come on, man. Come on, Mcfarlane. Give me just another fist. It's bullshit. But the figure itself, does look very nice. I am very happy with the way this figure looks in particularly. He was a lot of fun to pose. I had a blast messing around with this guy for this segment. And I think it's a pretty good figure. I mean, McFarlane's pretty cheap. It's like 25 bucks for their figures. So it's a pretty decent price. And it does look very nice, honestly. It's definitely one of the better McFarlane figures that I've seen in a while, and I don't necessarily collect McFarlane figures anymore, so having this guy here was honestly really fun, and I had a blast messing around with him, and I thought he was really fun. I think that he looks great. I think he'll look really good on your shelf, and if you don't want to pay the expensive prices of other figures that are coming out, like NECA and the SH Figure Arts, this is a solid get. I would totally get this figure. He looks great. He looks like Superman, and he comes from a fantastic movie. So I would 100% recommend this guy. Don't know if I'd recommend the other version, but it's whatever. But yeah, maybe you can get the cloth cake version. Maybe one day I'll get that one. But this little guy here, though, if you want something that's a little bit more cheaper, this little Superman is actually really cool. I think that he was very fun. He's very limited in the posability he has, but I think that he works very nicely. I really like him. I think I'm very surprised that I like him, and I just think he's fun. But going over these figures real quick, getting our scoring together, like I said, I like this figure. I think it's very good. There's a couple things that I don't care for necessarily, so I would have to say that this figure is a pretty decent buy, and I think I would be giving this guy probably a 4.8 out of 5. I think that this is a great figure, but give me another fist, McFarlane. Like, come on, dude. I don't know why you do that. Why you do that. At least we get extra hands, but whatever. And also, I would prefer the cloth cape, to be honest. So yeah, that is just kind of my little gripe there, but it's still a really good figure. I had a lot of fun with this figure, and yeah, he was definitely very fun. And when it comes to the little guy, I really do like. For like $5, 10 bucks, I'd say 10 bucks. He's great. I really like him. I love that it's a builder figure line. I love that you can just collect the entire wave, and he looks great, and I think that he's also a very good buy. Which one would I recommend? I would probably recommend the Mcfarlane one, to be honest, but I feel like if you want that cheaper option, definitely get this one. So with this one, I'm going to give probably a 4 out of 5. I like this guy. Very cool. And with that, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this little video. I know it seemed a little rushed with my commentary, but I needed to get this video out. It's Tuesday. I need this video out tomorrow or when you're seeing this. So yeah, I hope I make it in time. And I hope this was at least entertaining enough for you guys. And I hope you did enjoy it. And if you guys like the movie, I would love to know what your opinions are. I would love to know if you hate it, like it. I want to know. Just give me that engagement, you know what I mean? I really did enjoy it. I thought it was one of the coolest. It's definitely a top Superman movie for me. And I had a lot of fun watching it, and I was so surprised on how much I loved it. If you're one of the people that really hate when somebody likes this movie, fuck off. I don't know what else to say. You can enjoy your own shit. I just like the movie. I like Man of Steel too. It's definitely boring, but I still like a lot of parts on it, and I love Henry Cavill as Superman. But I think that what's his name, David Cornsweet, is Superman, and I'm gonna stand by that. And if you have a different opinion on that, great. Just leave me the fuck alone if you wanna try and fight me about that. But anyways, that's pretty much all for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one, and I will see you guys Wednesday for the next video.